Somebody's spirit team and ancestors has been on me all day long about giving this message. So here I am with the second part of the message that I posted earlier today. I told y'all I would be back for a part 2, but it's really like part 5 of a zillion. Dealing with this reclaiming your power and reclaiming your pink. So this morning, all I kept hearing and all I have been hearing since I woke up this morning is, I'm so glad trouble don't last always. Now, I can't sing, so don't talk about me, okay? But I need you to understand, and maybe if you are not into it, like into Christianity, maybe your grandmother really was, like somebody's grandma keeps on coming to me and approaching me about telling you that trouble don't last always. Like, your spirit team and your ancestors know that you are tired, beloved. They know that you get up, work throughout the day, deal with bullshit, raise the kids, deal with the mate, blah, 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 blah. And at the end of the day, you come home and you're exhausted and you're tired. And all you keep saying is, how much longer am I supposed to really be dealing with this? Like, how much longer do I have to put up with this? Some nights, you wish you didn't have to get up the next morning. And your grandma wants you to know that trouble don't last always. I'm being taken back to the same vision that I had the other day, where I see an old lady rocking on a porch in a wooden rocking chair and humming. The breeze is blowing. And I'll tag the video down below. The breeze is blowing. I see a glass of lemonade again. And she's like, that's the tune I hear. Somebody's grandmother used to hum. Somebody's grandmother used to rock them in a rocking chair. Hum in order to soothe you. Trouble don't last always. This life, listen up. This life that we live was never supposed to be trauma. This life that we live, this experience here on earth, was never supposed to be one of turmoil, of trauma, of trials and tribulations. See, we signed up before we came here, ear ringing. We signed up before we came here to go through life experiences that were going to perfect our soul. See, the spirit was already vibing high, but the soul, your soul, she, beloved, is separate from your spirit. It's separate from the body. The soul knows what it needs in order to reach a level of perfection. So, before you came on this earth plane, your soul, your spirit, and the Most High, your spirit team, sat down and had a conversation, and they said, okay, what do we need to make the soul vibrate at the frequency and at the level that this spirit, this perfected spirit, is already vibing at? And so you decided what trials and tribulations that, quote unquote, you wanted to go through in order to reach that level of perfection. Now, the deep part about this is that, and it's funny because thunder and lightning is literally happening outside when I'm about to say this. Every trial and tribulation, traumatic experience, life experience that we go through are literally only supposed to be like moments where we walk out into the rain, look up and see thunder, we see lightning. Possibly, sometimes it might not get that deep, but we see rain, right? And we go back into the house, get on our couch, turn on Netflix, cozy up until the rainstorm passes. See, the problem is, beloved, you've been holding on to every situation that's come up. You've been holding on to the outcome of what you want to happen in the situation that you've been going through. And the reality is is that the only thing that you were supposed to do was look at that moment that you are in right now like a rainstorm that you know is going to pass over. You're not supposed to become attached to the things that are happening to you or that are happening throughout your life, because nothing's happening to you, it's happening for you. But you keep on getting stuck and tied up and hung up on the things that are happening opposed to the experiences in the journey. And so your grandmother needs you to return back to this state of remembrance where you remember that trouble don't last always. The same way that storm clouds pass in the sky and we watch storms pass and we don't say, oh my God, it's raining outside, and run around like the end of the world is here. It's the same way that you aren't supposed to be falling out every time something comes and lands itself at your doorstep. You're supposed to take note of the thing that lands itself. That storm that's coming, you're supposed to take note of the storm that's there. But you aren't supposed to hold on to the rain, beloved. You're supposed to simply wait until it finishes raining and then go on about your plans and about your day. Stop internalizing everything that's happening to you. Stop internalizing, because she just corrected me, everything that's happening for you as being something that's coming to destroy you and steal your joy. But instead, remember that trouble don't last always, and this too shall pass, just like storm clouds in the sky. I want you to take a piece of paper. She wants you to take a piece of paper. Write down what brings you joy. And meet me in part 3/6 of this series. I'm going to drop another video. Peace.